Hi guys! Welcome back sa YouTube channel ko. So for today, meron tayong problem which is a possible board problem coming from engineering mathematics, specifically differential calculus, maximum minima. Pero before natin sagutan yung problem na to guys, shoutout muna kay Catrice Villoria Reboredo and also kay Strawberry Asuncion. And thank you so much sa dalawang Lodi Cakes natin na patuloy na sumusuporta sa channel natin. And I hope you all the best. Ingat kayo palagi, Strawberry as well as kay Catrice. And God bless you always. So yung problem natin is determine the equation of the line through the point 3, 4 which forms with the positive x and the positive y-axis the triangle with the least area. So most likely ang ituturo ko dito is dalawang approach, the classical approach which is the maximum minima concept, and the second one is the fastest approach which is the reverse engineering. So dinrawing na ni Sir IG yung figure. So meron tayong 3, 4 na nagpo-form ng triangle with the positive x and the positive y-axis. So ito syempre first quadrant location ito upon plotting the point and then drawing the diagram. So what we have right now is a triangle with a base. This is the base which is equal to x kasi x0 to, and we have the height which is y. Ano formula ng area ng triangle? That's correct. So the area of a triangle is equal to 1/2 base times height. So ibig sabihin pala, in terms of x and y, yan yung magiging area natin, 1/2 xy. However, if we are dealing with maximum minima application, we have to take into consideration that upon our solution, we have to come to a point that there is only a single variable that we will be differentiating. So that means that you have to express everything as a single variable, and then you can differentiate it after that and equate to 0, and then solve for the value or the values of x that will minimize or maximize what is being asked in the given problem. So how do we now compute or paano natin i-establish yung relationship ng x and y? So sana all may relation guys. Joke lang. So ang gagawin natin guys, since the 3 points lie on the same line, so tandaan natin that if 3 points are lie on the same line or they are called collinear points, that means na dapat yung mga slopes nila must be equal. Etong slope nito must be equal to this one. The slope of this one must be equal to this one. Parang ganun yung concept natin. So, tatlo yung pwede nating i-consider. Ito, at saka ito. Pero dalawa lang naman yung equate natin. So, ano formula ng slope, Sir IJ? Let's have some recap on the analytic geometry concepts. So, nasaan yung pambura natin? Where's our pambura? Nasaan na? Nawala. Ang pambura natin. So, we have m equals, ayun, nandito pala. So we have m equals y sub 2, or that's delta y over delta x. So medyo konting refresher guys. So we have y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So ibig sabihin yan, Sir IJ, pwede natin i-consider itong point na to patungo dito. So 4 minus y. So we have 4 minus y guys all over 3 minus 0 equals 0 minus y, so 0 minus y, consider ko yung dulo-dulo guys, over x minus 0. And then we can simplify this mga Lodi Cakes. So we have 4 minus y all over 3 equals negative y over x. And then, isa-solve natin, let's say we want to express everything in terms of x. So solve natin yung y in terms of x on this equation. So we can cross-multiply guys. So cross-multiply natin, so we have 4x minus xy equals negative 3y. And since we are solving for the value of y in terms of x, so we can add xy to both sides. So 4x equals xy minus 3y, and then we can factor out the common monomial factor, which is the y. So we have 4x equals y multiplied by x minus 3. Solving for y, we have 4x all over x minus 3. And then we will be using this equation in our first equation, which is the area equation. So we have area. So we will be, everything will be expressed in terms of x na lang. A of x equals 1/2 x multiplied by y, which is this one, 4x all over x minus 3. So don't be confused guys. This just means that A of x is area in terms of A as a function of x. Okay? So simplify natin guys. A of x equals 1/2 ng 4x, so that's 2x times x. 2x squared all over x minus 3. And then, ang gagawin na natin dito, since we've already established one single variable, or a single variable rather, we can now differentiate and equate to 0. So we have a prime of x equals VDU minus UDV. Naalala niyo yung quotient property? So that is low di high minus high di low all over low squared. So we have VDU, x minus 3. Ano derivative ng 2x squared, guys? That's correct, 4x low di kicks. Minus 2x squared. Ano derivative ng x minus 3? That's 1 all over the square of the denominator. Equate natin kay 0, Sir IJ. Okay? Check ko lang, guys, kung nagtutuloy pa yung video. Ayan, nagtutuloy pa naman yung video. So, ayan, guys, ang gagawin natin, ilipat natin to sa right side, cross-multiply natin, magiging 0. Simplify natin to. 4x times x, so we have, Sir IG, that's 4x squared. Loading x, 4x, ayusin lang natin. Sorry, guys, para clear yung sulat. So, we have 4x squared minus 3 times 4x, that's minus 12x. Minus 2x squared is equal to 0. 4x squared minus 2x squared, so that's 2x squared. Minus 12x is equal to 0. So, anong gagawin natin, Sir IG, dito to solve for x? We can factor out 2x. So, ano na mangyari, Loading x? Lagay na lang natin dito. So, we have 2x multiplied by x minus 6 equals 0. Since the dimension cannot be 0, so neglect natin tong 0 na root. X minus 6 equals 0, we can conclude that x equals 6. Tingnan ko kung kita pa, guys. Ayun, kita pa naman. So, x equals 6, guys. Yan yung value ng x. How do we now solve for y, Sir IJ? So, tandaan natin to. Box muna natin to. So, ito magiging 4 times 6 over 6 minus 3. Lagyan natin ng arrow. Ayan, guys. So, 4 times 6, 24 divided by 3. So, that is 8. So, yung y natin ay 8. Yung x natin ay 6. So, tandaan po natin yan, guys, ha? So, if ever na gusto nyong i-take down note or screenshot, pwede nyo naman i-pause yung video. So, yung x natin ay 6. Yung y natin ay 8. So, I'll just erase first everything, ha? So, ayun guys, 6, tsaka ano daw siya, Sir IJ, 8. Okay. So, na-compute na natin, we've already computed the values of x and y. That will minimize the area. However, we were asked to find the equation of the line. So, ito ay 6, ito ay 8. So, how do we find the equation of the line in terms of the intercepts? So, let us recall the double intercept form, which is x over a plus y over b is equal to 1, where a and b are the x and the y intercepts, respectively. So we have x over 6 plus y over 8 is equal to 1. Multiply both sides by the LCD, which is 24. 24 divided by 6. So that's 4 times x plus 24 divided by 8. So that's 3 times y equals 24, which makes letter C as our answer. Sir IJ, is there any easiest way to get that problem, especially when we are dealing with time pressure for board problems? Actually, yes, meron tayong approach. Basta alam naman natin na ang area lang ng triangle is 1/2 x times y, so we can get the intercepts from the choices. So, paano natin kukunin yung mga areas ng mga choices, Sir IJ? Sinabi kasi, di ba, least area. So, alam natin na ang formula ng area is 1/2 base times height. Yung base natin yung x-intercept. How do we compute for the x-intercept? Takpan nyo lang yung y. So, 3x equals 25. Divide mo lang. So, multiply mo siya by 25 over 3. Tapos yung y-intercept natin, takpan mo yung my x, 4y equals 25. So, that's 25 over 4. 25 times 25, that is 625. All over 2 times 3 times 4, that's 24. This is equal to 2, 48, 145, 26, and 1 over 24 square units. So, ito yung first area natin. I-compare natin lahat ng area. Sa letter B naman, 1/2, ano yung x-intercept? 18 divide 2 kasi takpan lang si y. So, that's 9. Takpan si x, 18 divide 3, that's 6. So, we have 54 divided by 2. So, that's 27 square units. For C, same process. 1/2 multiplied by 24 divide 4, that's 6. 24 divided by 3, that's 8. Simplify, 24. Last but not the least, 1/2 base times height, 32 divided by 4, we have 8, Sir IJ. 32 divided by 5, that is 6.4. So, 1/2 times 8, that's 4 times 6.4, that is 25.6. Considering the choices or the answers we've produced, so the least area is this one, letter C, which makes it our final answer for the given board problem. So yun guys, sana kahit paano na-refresh ko kayo using the maximum-minima approach and as well as yung pinakamabilis na approach, which is the reverse engineering. Napaka-basic ng reverse engineering, basta alam nyo lang yung concept ng area ng triangle. So yun guys, if ever you have questions or clarifications, huwag kayong mayang mag-comment sa comment section. Maraming salamat mga Lodi Cake. Sana sumali din kayo sa parapol natin ng Cars Calculator. Hanggang Sunday pa naman yung registration. And kita-kits mga Lodi Cake sa mga susunod na tutorials natin. Bye-bye and God bless.